A sophomore out of Beaufort, Georgia. The center fielder for Tennessee Tech. The first pitch is downstairs for ball one to get us started.
Really gets a lot of guys good swing and miss.
Checked his swing, went around, said third base umpire Corey Simpson. So one hitter and one strikeout for Futrell as he fans Turner. Pops this one up behind first base in the sunshine for Spencer Jones. Moves over toward the line there to make the catch. Two gone. Three hitter in the Tech batting order. Pulled left side and through, a base hit. So Henchman with a single with two outs. First base runner of the night, and they get Hayden Gilliland to the plate. Players, start number 25 and appearance number 30. That one goes to the backstop. Jack Bulger will go back near the on-deck circle to retrieve it as Henchman moves up 90 feet on the wild pitch. 1-0 pitch, fly ball deep center for Bradfield. Step or so in front of the warning track, waits and catches. And that's all for Tech in the first. A base hit and one left against the freshman left-hander Devin Futrell.
Really made an impact early in his career.
Goes the other way here to the gap in right center field. Let's see if he gets more than one. It rolls to the wall and Bulger has a one-out double.
That's just a perfect example of how strong this kid is. I mean, that
Spencer Jones in a moment. Bulger takes off for third. A good pitch to run on without a throw. It's ball four to Keegan as Bulger steals third. Check if Keegan, long one right field. Boy, lost in the sun for a moment. Back to the wall and it hits off the fence. Bulger is going to score easily from third. Keegan had to wait to see if the ball is going to be caught. He makes the third. The double by Spencer Jones makes it 1-0 Commodores. For Jones, that's double number 15 and RBI number 29.
Yeah, having played on this field, that sun is no joke for the right fielder. Has a ball tagged pretty well, but not terribly far from where he was playing, but couldn't see it. Both runners had to make sure the ball wasn't caught, but a plate one across. Yeah, for the second baseman, first baseman, and right fielder, that's sun for the next couple hours.
Trying to do some two-out damage here, and the first pitch hits him. That will load the bases for Davis Diaz.
Go with what you can trust.
Payoff to Diaz with the bases loaded, and he draws a walk to bring home a second run as Keegan scores. That makes it 2-0 Commodores. 2-2. Hit him to bring in another run. Second hit batsman of this first inning, and Polk gets the RBI to make it 3-0. As Jones comes down to score from third.
Rung with the fastball.
Bounced up there. Good play by Long. Young with a 5-game hit streak entering tonight's play. Saw him a week ago tonight. Homer and almost homer twice. Had one taken away. Now there's some sort of issue with the pitcher. I think they're going to call a balk. So a balk has been called, and that's going to bring in Calvin Hewitt from third and make it 4-0. Let's see if we can tell what happened. Pitching out of the windup with the bases loaded. Okay. Pulled to first, smothered by Gillespie. Takes it to the base to retire the side. 4 runs for Vanderbilt. Commodore Strand. 2-2. Strike 3 called. Good pitch there to sit down Gillespie. Second strikeout recorded by Futrell. Well, walk to Bradfield, and Vanderbilt's off to a good start here in the second as Enrique on a 3-1 pitch heads down to first. Uses and see Bradfield take off, trying to keep his perfect season alive in steal attempts, and does so as he makes it a perfect 20 for 20.
Then as you're catching the ball, you're kind of able to hear the next pitch and think, all right, I've got this guy coming up. I've got this pitch coming.
Well, throw back in his direction. The ball gets off the glove, and the runners each move up.
I think they actually called a balk.
Yeah, I think they did. I think they called another balk.
Second base umpire Jeff Wright made the call there. Let's take a look. Yep, it looked like he saw Bradfield.
Out. Trying to add to a 4-0 lead. Line drive will get down in right field. Bradfield waited for the ball to drop. Crosses the plate to make it 5-0. RBI for Keegan on his first hit of the night. That gives him 36 on the year.
It looked like Keegan just did that in his sleep. It's just a fastball in the outside corner. He just threw his hands out there, dropped it right in front of Gardino, the right fielder. Easy little RBI there.
That can be in showbiz. There's the 1-2. Bouncer to second. Tech will try to get two out there and safe at first. Jones hustling down the line. Bulger scores to make it 6-0. Give Jones another RBI. That's an even 30 on the season for number 34. A check of Jones. Hit hard toward third. Gloved by Lacey across the diamond and safe. Well, that extra moment that it took for him to get to the ball results in Vanderbilt having runners at first and third with 2 outs.
He was already looking up YouTube videos of the Vandy boys playing. He liked the way the team operated, and he didn't end up committing to the Vandy boys until his junior year in high school, but it seems to be a perfect fit so far. I was told by Davis I'm not the biggest or strongest, but I can control my emotions.
For a guy like Diaz, who he comes in as a freshman and just played pretty much, from day one or day two.
Season. Popped up behind second. See if it's Young or it's Bradfield. Young stumbled a bit trying to get out of the way. Enrique made the catch to retire the side. Future reflecting off the building beyond right field. And for the second time in as many at bats, Matthew Polk hit by a pitch. Polk on the run. Throw down to second, and he is in with a stolen base. First of his career. Polk in the DH spot tonight, hit by a pitch and steals second.
Baseball, and just because there's a lot of emotion in the games and a lot of heart behind both teams. I'm done.
I appreciate that. Runner going, pitch outside, no throw to second as Bradfield has his second stolen base of the night. Payoff number 3. Hit Bulger to load the bases. Jones, runners take off on the 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed. And Taylor leaves the bases loaded.
Grandchild, his name is Price. He is 3 months old, so Maggie has been very busy going down to Charleston and visiting their new grandchild. Actually saw a picture with him in Corbs with the backwards hat on the baby. Totally incredible, you guys. I mean, and you can tell why they don't have a dog.
The payoff.
Oh,
wow. Well, strikeout number 4 recorded by Futrell. He keeps you guessing.
yeah. He's
4 home runs, 9 RBIs in his last 5 games. Hammers this one back towards center. Can Bradfield track it down? You bet. That dude can go get it. Gillespie a fly out to center.
a little bit further out, but still just a lot of great talent within the state of Tennessee.
Hewitt's on base all 3 times. That's his second hit. He sends a single to left with 1 out. 0-1 pitch towards center field, on the run, and getting there to make the catch is Turner. Almost overran that ball, but makes the play to retire the side.
At Vandy for 5 years and then coached up at Illinois Chicago.
Carter Young, look at that play. Out at first. Boy, Young came and got that one in a hurry with a bare hand after Futrell made contact. That was a fine play by the Vanderbilt shortstop.
Yeah, Futrell just knocked it down just enough. A heck of a pickup there from your shortstop in Young. The only play he had was to barehand it. The old 1-6-3. Nice play all the way around.
Gonna try out Carter Young. Didn't have to move a whole lot to get to that one. Quick and easy 5th inning for Devin Futrell, cruising along again tonight. But have not had volleyball here since then as Young takes ball 4, leadoff walk. Start the 5th against the new pitcher Daniel Holly. Pair of stolen bases, 0 for 1 on the night and hit by a pitch. So Young will move down to second. First 2 have reached here in the 5th for Vanderbilt. The left-hander, 2-2. Check swing down the first. Will get only 1 out as Gillespie takes it to the bag. Everybody moves up 90 feet. 1 gone for Dominic Keegan. Pokes it over to first base. Runner's going to come down to score as Young crosses. Gillespie steps on the bag, and Keegan has another RBI to make it 7-0. Swung on and missed. Holly gets the better of Jones to wrap up the 5th.
Especially under a hat.
Little foul tip into the mitt. Hattier strikes out for the 2nd time. 1 gone in the 5th. And this get back out there, and strike 3 called. Devin Futrell just dealing again tonight as he fans Turner for the 2nd out. Line drive center field becomes only the 2nd Golden Eagle to record a hit tonight. So a 2-out single for the Golden Eagles 3rd baseman.
Stick with this thing.
Hits this one hard. Futrell knocks it down. Runs over and flips it to Dominic Keegan to retire the side. Henchman has hit the ball hard all 3 times tonight, but that was going to be the case.
No way.
Polk, the hat trick. He sure did. It's not like they're throwing at him. It's just been basically breaking stuff that's missed.
That game last Tuesday was one of the better games I've seen here at Hawkins Field.
Out at 2nd. Strong throw by Will Long. Ed Johnson did a good job sliding over from shortstop to catch and put on the tag with Polk trying to steal. 1 out.
Definitely crowded the plate and tried to get hit a lot, and it showed.
Oh yeah, the bruises to show for it. Ball and 2 strikes. Runner on the move. Let's see if they can throw out another one, and the answer is yes. Another 2-6 as Young is thrown out by Will Long.
Over the weekend.
Leneve bounces this one to short. Charging Ed Johnson. He had a nice inning. Well, Caleb Pearson faces the minimum in the 7th.
And so something he really tried to implement with the Commodores.
Well, Jack Anderson, first batter he faces is Ryan Gardino, the right fielder for Tennessee Tech, and strikes him out. 8th. Swing and a miss. Anderson got Jones to chase a pitch away. 2 outs. Fly ball out behind 2nd. It's going to be Hewitt. Center field has been a busy place tonight. Anderson, a perfect 8th. Continues to shine for this Vanderbilt team. Commodores up big, 7-0 over Tennessee Tech. That game on Saturday, better than what we saw earlier in the year. Out on strikes, may have been that same pitch. 2 outs.
Was. Yeah, cutter on the outside corner. Reliever or closer.
That's ball 4 to Henchman, so he'll reach for the 3rd time. Maldonado's 0-2 pitch. That's all for Tennessee Tech as Maldonado strikes out Gilliland to wrap up a 7-0 Vanderbilt win.